Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. Is your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief APGAINS here, and a video I've been meaning to make for a couple of days, but has jumped to my priority list because of just gonna pop these open. You guys have probably already seen the new requirements, and they basically push the urgency of this video up a little bit on my priority list. School's been kicking my butt, so I haven't had a ton of time to pump out my usual 3 videos a day, all the meme content, live streams. So I'm sorry about that, but we are back for a quick video. While I'm on break in between classes. The requirements for Lord Vader are not good, and that got me thinking. There are proposed GAC changes in the future. Not sure how those will shake out. It's kind of hard to change too much simply because this is a game where if you change too much, then years of people's lives and potentially thousands of dollars kind of go down the drain. Which is one of the reasons I thought, nerfs were super not a good thing. Yes, nerfs against Galactic Legends. I got buffs in other aspects. I think we all understand the nuances of the balance changes to the characters at this point, so I don't need to go too much into that. But, GAC might change soon. They're trying to figure out ways to spice it up. I think it's in a fine place. Yes, it gets very repetitive, but people like it. I think the surefire win that we could have is definitely playing our friends. They stated rewards, and you could boost people if you played your friends. You just lose over and over again, so they get a bunch of rewards. The simple fix is we don't care about rewards. I mean, how many of you guys play GAC for the rewards, right? How many of you guys are are counting on your GAC to help you get your BLT sandwich, your Tarkin to Relic 7, your ARC Trooper to Relic 8, your General Skywalker to Relic 8, and your Newt Gunray to Relic 7. You're not doing GAC to help progress you in this direction. You're doing GAC because it's kind of the only fun part of the game. And I think it's, definitely feasible from a coding standpoint to give us some sort of, friend v friend, no rewards, just kind of hang out, have a fun time. How could they monetize it? I don't know. Maybe you need tickets to play your friends, and you get one a day from dailies, or you could spend $20 to buy 100 of them, or I'm sure they could figure out a way to monetize that to where hey, we have incentive to do this, but it also gives us a free to play option to have a good time. For me, I would use my one conceivable daily ticket to play another content creator and have a big whole thing out of it, and it would be awesome. You guys maybe would play your guild mates, or you guys could whale out and play your entire guild or whatever. So the GAC changes are a pretty long ways out, but you know what? They may come sooner than we thought. But I think you guys are looking at these set of requirements. I mean, this right here is more than all of Kylo Ren's SLKR's this. I would rather have all of SLKR's requirements farmed up than do this right here. Newt Gunray at 7 is ridiculous. I use a weak Newt Gunray on my fully Relic GG team for Territory Wars, but other than that, I don't really use them that much, and definitely not at Relic 7. BLT I'm grinding at anyway because he's on a really good node, so I'm not 100% upset with that. And people who are end game are gonna have this. People who are rushing Lord Vader, I mean, you're gonna have them anyway because you need Wrecker, so this is kind of a free requirement. Tarkin at 7 is a little ridiculous. Yes, I mean, before Executor came out, his ship was okay, not amazing, and in some challenges in Conquest. Oh, you guys remember Conquest? That's something I forgot. You guys remember Conquest as a game mode that exists? I completely forgot about that for some point. I've had one Conquest ticket waiting to be spent for basically a month. I mean, it feels like it's been months, but it's probably only been a month or a couple weeks. I don't know. I'm a little baby. Time doesn't really flow properly in my brain. ARC Trooper at Relic 8 is ridiculous. Skywalker at 8 is totally understandable. I mean, I think literally 100% of people before any requirements came out for Lord Vader thought that gas at Relic 8 was going to be a requirement. So it's steep, but it's not anything crazy. So what's the big problem here, right? The big problem is we're not getting any relief on the other end of the spectrum. They're making their money hand over fist. I would love to see their quarterly earnings report. I don't know how we can get access to that. Since they're owned by EA, we can't really dive into EA's quarterly earnings and figure out what percentage of that is capital games. I'm sure some of you guys are, econ or, finance nerds out there, and you guys can come help me figure that out. But they have to be making money hand over fist at this point. The game seems to be growing. I mean, I've certainly seen a big influx of newer players. Not like they're advertising for it, but, just passively, I feel like a lot of new players are coming in since I mostly deal with newer players. Maybe it's biased because they're just finding my content better or faster because I'm more popular these days than when I started. But I feel like the game's probably growing in a good direction. And I think like we got the double drops, which is huge, absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that happened. That helped so many players progress their accounts ridiculously quickly. And I understand that gear is where they make most of their money. I mean, heck, I even stared at the crystal menu for a long time the other day, thinking like, man, I could just spend $20 and have 2,800 crystals. And I'm looking at my bank account, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I can afford $20 for 2,800 crystals. And I went back and forth. So I get that gear is where they make most of their money, but I mean, at this point when we need Relic 7 Tarkin, Relic 8 Arc, Relic 8 Skywalker, Relic 8, and these are only a third of Lord Vader's requirements. I mean, the rest of his requirements, I'm sure if we pop into the forums, you can probably find them. Like, Maul is going to have, obviously, like, super steep requirements for gear. Like, Executor. Oh, this is just the update. Executor has really steep requirements. I mean, like, the grind is not in the gear these days. The grind is in the relic mats. They make a bunch of money off crystals and crystal packs because of relic mats, especially because most endgame players who are spending the money are out of all the cheap gear that you and I probably still have a little bit of left. Let me see. Oh, that's the road ahead, so maybe this is the... Is this the requirement list? No, but anyway, the money is not... I don't see the money being made. I mean, yes, it's still money being made, but I don't see the need to hold us at gear 11 or even gear 10. Like, why can't it just be a little bit that much easier to get to gear 12, gear 13, and then the relic's already hitting us hard enough. And with Relic 8, Relic 9 coming soon, I'm sure Relic 10 will come, and then there'll be, like, lambda abilities that you have to unlock, or, like, insert other random Latin word or letter or Greek letter or whatever they decide to use. Like, they're gonna make their money. Why can't I'm just complaining. I'm not doing anything. I just realized I'm not doing anything productive right now. I'm not doing anything productive. This is absolutely a waste of time. I've turned into a spoiled little brat complaining that I don't get my way. I apologize. If you want to hear me complain more, or you hate when I complain and you want to be updated, so you can drop me in comments, subscribe. 10,000 subscribers, Slave Leia cosplay, Halloween, all that good stuff. I got to get back to school. I'll see you guys later.